welcome back to Farming with Kels. It is day 20 of harvest. Day 20, and it's October 23rd. Just some fun facts. If you watched the video from yesterday, day 19 and whatnot, I kind of filled you in on the dryer situation, but today I just want to, show you a bit of that to start out the day here. Working back there. Yay! The corn is coming in at, the combine, around 15, 16, 17%. So it doesn't have to go in the dryer for very long. It's going right through it. But you get docked if it's over 15%. That's how corn works. So it's very critical. We hit it at the right moisture. That's all over there. Just kind of wanted to give you the scoop on that and what the field was doing for us yesterday. But today should be another great day of harvest. We're finishing up that field and moving to the next one.
Field is finished. Off to the next one. I'm not going to be taking the combine though. I'm going to be taking the truck back to the farm, do some things, and then we'll go to the next one. We got to get some oil in this. The hydraulic level is low, so we're taking the combine back to the yard before we go to the next field. And we'll probably fuel up. Dad on his way back to the farm. approach. And going to finish this field. This is the field that we did high moisture on and some silage, and now we're gonna do some dry corn on it. Woohoo! The verdict is Dad is saying this stuff out here is 16%. Looking good, looking good. Feels like this yesterday. I was out here doing high moisture with this stuff. Crazy. Time is flying, but I love harvest. It's my favorite.
Here's a peek into the inside of the combine there. As you can see, upper, lower sieves.
Start from head loss.
Alright.
I don't know if these ones on the bottom are all head loss or if they are actually out of the rotor. So the only way we'll compare that is by looking in front of the machine and see if there's a bunch of corn on the ground.
Dad's taking that full box. That leaves me one box to go fill up back in the combine. Woohoo! About yet is the use of auto steer. I am actually driving it yet, but we do have the capability of doing the whole auto steer thing, and I do use it. Beans especially, but when it comes to corn harvest, I don't know, you guys. Something about using this wheel is really, really fun for me. But no, I use it sometimes. It's not actually auto steer like GPS lines. It's using like a guidance system. Ooh, look at that. Oh, we're gonna keep going here. I got a little wiggle room yet. But yeah, it's a guidance system, and it actually runs off this feeler here. It's a feeler in the row that controls that. I'll show you guys. If you see that orange thing, that'd be it. It's got sensors underneath there. We did the whole calibration thing. We tried some other things that Dad found in the book about it. Still not going for us. So it's all manually driven right now, which that's totally fine. Getting the job done at least. That's the main thing. But all this fancy stuff, I tell you what, it should work, right? But look at it. It'd be nice if that would work, but for now I'm just gonna run it manually. no-till strip till for our operation. However, we had to have, with the breakdown of the strip till unit, we had to have some worked ground pieces. And this one was tiled last year, so we worked it after that was all done all over the field. So we have new task files going in the combine, so we can record the yield, the moisture, everything in the combine for the worked ground part of this field. And then we're gonna bop over to the strip till part of the field, same field, but we're just gonna compare the results, because that was a big thing for us. We wanted to see with the results, same field, right next door, you know, one path is this, one path is that. It's always fun to challenge yourself and try new things on the farm. That's a huge part of farming. So yeah, curious to see what the results will be. If any of you are new to my channel, hello. Thank you for being here. I hope you subscribe. And I also want to fill you in on just a little bit. Well, if you're new, you don't know this yet, but me and my dad farm together. So this is a father-daughter operation. And my mom does all the book work, so shout out to my mom too. But anywho, so sometimes like why I am pulling up to just a single box here is because it's just me and him running the show. So we do not have a cart driver, and most of the time we don't need one, but otherwise it's just me and dad doing the cart thing, or one's in the cart and one's in the combine. But there's a little bit of a wait time sometimes in certain fields to haul, and because dad does all the hauling. So yeah, that's just a little update on why you see what you see, maybe. So before I start a new task, because I'm going to the strip till part of the field. This is the work ground field. This is what we came up with.
When you switched out of that task, how much did we get for yield and how many total bushels?
Ah, that's too funny. I was just filming that for you, Dad. So before I start, we got a new task going on. 0, 0, 0, everything. That's pretty good and full. A little challenging to film that at the same time, but I guess I did. So far over yonder is either my uncle or cousin, not sure who at the moment. But they are using our tank and 235 to haul the manure from their pit. So that's what's going on over there. Results are in. With 2,400 bushels, it was average dry 209. I just double checked here. That was for the worked ground part of the field. This here we had 3,100 about bushels, and our average dry was 231. Pretty close to each other. I guess there's more factors, you know, of course, than just strip tilled versus worked ground, but we did really want to see the difference because it is pretty variable on both sides of the field. So I don't know, I felt like that was a pretty good test because we did it right next to each other kinda, and the field conditions are about the same but yet different. But interesting. Told you guys I would share this information with you if you followed along since my planting video of this whole situation. So yeah, there's your update. Everybody, it is night hour again, and I didn't film much because it is night hour. And yeah, here we go. Last fill for the evening. The only reason we're stopping, it's about 9 o'clock. The only reason we're stopping though is because the wet holding bin is full, so it needs time for everything to go through anyways, so we'll get back at it in the morning.